Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kick-off.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for...
It's Saviola! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Saviola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
No way through, so back it comes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Brazil have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Thuram, chance to deliver.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
And it's Messi. Well, football has plenty of poets and artists, but there is only one Roberto Baggio, the most elegant, the most expressive, the most eloquent of them all. He was, at one stage, the very soul of Italian football.
Purity, a real example of timeless excellence. I can say no more than that.
Moved on forwards. Mateus cuts it out. Pirlo. Ivory Coast, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ibrahimovic, clipped into space. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Neymar. Roberto shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Pirlo, looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Messi! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Saviola. And this is Messi. And the cross comes in. Cleared away.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini. Vieira. And Mateus. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Now it's Saviola. He can run onto that. It's Saviola! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil have their third corner. Vieira attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's good vision. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And this is Messi. Tries to pass it through. Messi, oh, well played. Roberto Baggio, who can single-handedly make a difference. And this is Saviola. Messi. That's going across goal. Oh, great leap! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh no, this does not look good. Pirlo. Oh, well measured. Roberto Baggio. And this is Romario. Romario!
Foram indicados
It's
2
hit the
minutos de
uprights.
acréscimo.
And they've got rid. Saviola. Messi. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Ivory Coast go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substituição em andamento.
So, into the second half.
Ivory Coast can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Mateus. And it's Baggio. And it's made its way. And a chance! And that's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Ivory Coast restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No luck with that dink over the top. Roberto Baggio looking to be a menace in the final third. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Romario. Ivory Coast do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Saviola. And he's taking no chances there. Vieira. Roberto Baggio. Well, they can break here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Goal! And the comeback is complete. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Ivory Coast have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Ivory Coast still have the cards to affect this game. And this is Ibrahimovic. Pirlo. Good take and great chance! Oh, off the bar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, that would have gone down as a bit of a waste. You're in a great position and you end up massively frustrated.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he welcomes it in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Ivory Coast now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Vieira. Quality ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And this is Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary. Pass somewhat off target. And this is it's Ibrahimovic! Desai. And Mateus. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the counter is on. Vieira. Ribéry. Probing pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And that's gone loose. He's had it taken off him. Makaleli. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is a great pick out. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. No way through. Has a look up and drives it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Messi.
Foram
Now it's
indicados
Romario.
2 minutos
That has
de
been slung
acréscimo.
wide. Romario! Romario! Vieira can clear it away. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. That's that, the end. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
What a game, what a show of character. It wasn't looking good at one stage, it was quite flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.